And as y'all just joined us back here in studio, I'm here with Little Rock Mayor Frank Scott Jr. And you just heard Mr. Hartwig, North Little Rock's mayor, just talk about, sometimes some people are so focused on their own communities, but this is a part where we need the whole state to come together. And seeing you in the press conference yesterday, with the governor and, so many people with so many different views, just realizing all that stuff doesn't matter when situations like this happen. Have you just been very encouraged at seeing the whole state just come together with one common goal?
Totally. It's truly a great demonstration of what really matters when it comes to public service. Governor Sanders and I wanted to show a unified front from the state's capital city, and clearly from her being the state's leader, on what's going on in Little Rock, but also the entire state. Just earlier this morning, spoke with Mayor Jennifer Hobbs, Mayor of Wynne, Arkansas. They clearly have received a lot of devastating impact, just like Little Rock and North Little Rock, Jacksonville and Sherwood. At this point right now, it's about resiliency, which Little Rock is, which Arkansas is, and we want to show that, but not only show it, we're going to do it.
Yep. As mayor, what's your priority right now?
Priority right now is continue to focus on rescue, response, and recovery. We did a lot to focus on public safety last night to ensure that no homes were enhammered by any looting or things of that nature. So a big shout out to the men and women, Little Rock Police Department, Fire Department, all first responders that swiftly responded yesterday. It's by the grace of God that we didn't experience any fatalities here in the city of Little Rock, but there are hundreds that have been impacted, displaced. Just one pathway, we know for a fact, impacted close to 2,100 residents. And so earlier today, we were out at Rodney Perrin near the Kroger to see the flattening of homes in Colony West, the flattening of commercial buildings. It's going to be a long recovery. Clearly, we have about 30,000 residents that are without power. So we want to express patience as we work to recover.
Yeah, you talk about patience, and you're obviously asking patience from the public. That being said, and sometimes it's good to be patient, but also have a serving mentality as well. If you were talking to the people in the capital city right now, what they can do to help, what would you tell them? Right
now, please follow the lead of our first responders. There's going to be a lot of things going on. We got to continue to secure the parameters. Our men and women of the Little Rock Public Works team are going out. They've already been mobilized to focus on tree removal and debris. We know there are a lot of folks who want to help. We'll be issuing out different directives on how you can help to keep a coordinated fashion. But clearly, let's all have a service mindset at this point. And as we communicate information, let's just follow the lead.
Yeah, I would say driving around yesterday, I was driving down Chenal Parkway, looked behind Target and Home Depot, and that's when it first hit me. I was just like, wow. And the first thing that, as I continued to drive, the first thing I thought was just like, where do you start when it comes to the rebuilding process? And specifically from your standpoint, who do you call? What's the coordination look like, of getting Little Rock back to the way that it needs to be?
So we stood up both our Emergency Operations Center and our Unified Command, which are two different separate things. The Emergency Operations Center is going to be focused solely on emergency response as it relates to getting power back up, getting folks back in their home, focusing on tree removal, debris, also any type of outside resources we may need as it relates to food, equipment, volunteer opportunities. That's going to come out of our Emergency Operations Center. Secondly, as we continue to focus on public safety, there is a unified command with our Little Rock Police Department that are working alongside the National Guard as well as the Arkansas State Police. I want to share appreciation to Governor Sanders. I made a quick call to her early on to ask for the National Guard. She quickly responded. We're grateful for her and the National Guard that are helping out. So if you see the Humvees out, that's what they're doing. They'll be working alongside Little Rock Police Department. So we want to stress to the residents that we got your back. We're focused and we're mission focused on this and moving our head towards recovery and response.
And I hate to ask this question because you just said patience, but some people are in situations where they are trying to be patient, but they at least want some kind of idea of how long it may be before they can get the help that they need.
Well, we're quickly responding by the hour, if not by the minute, in all of these neighborhoods. So you'll see that response right now. When we speak to patients, close to 30,000 residents are without power. We had to first get to the areas to ensure that Energy Arkansas is doing what they need to do, as well as want to say thank you to Summit Utilities and what they're doing with gas leaks. So we have to keep that safety and health standpoint as well.
Yeah, thank you so much for being here. I know you got a busy day. Appreciate you being here this morning, and like I said, such another great thing for the whole state of Arkansas coming together. It's been very special to see.